Hello, my fellow guitar enthusiasts, and welcome to the next video. In this video, I am going to introduce you to three solo patterns done in the style of chicken picking. And feel free to utilize these with your arsenal of licks or as an introduction into the style of soloing over chicken picking. Here we go. Okay, so the first lick, this one is going to be utilizing a mixture of double stops, which is playing two notes together, one on top of another, like this, and then pull-offs, which are these. So it's going to be a combination of those, and the lick goes like this. Okay, so I'm going to slow that down, obviously. And first, what I'm doing is I'm hitting an A note right there. That A note is the 4th string, 7th fret. And then I do the double stop after that, which is going to be the D and the G, these two notes together. Then I'm going to go back to A, and then I'm going to do the next double stop down on the 5th fret. And that is the C, and then on top of that, the E. So that's how it starts. So I'm going between the A and then the double stops. Now I'm going to do the pull-off after that, which is going to be the A to G, and then end up on the E note beneath that. So and then it's going to kind of repeat the same pattern again after that, where it's going to go from the E. So instead of doing it from the A and then hitting the double stops, we're doing it on the E below that. So you have and then you do another pull off, this one from E to D on the 5th string, but you end up on the C, which is the 8th fret, 6th string. So all together it's and then I do a slide of double stops coming up to conclude the lick itself. So all together we have so that's the first lick right there. The next lick, okay? Next lick is going to consist of using a combination of bends. They're going to be whole bends also, and we're going to be going up the fretboard. So it starts off like this. Starts off on the B on the 3rd string, right there. So you bend. Now here's how it works. You're going to do a bend from the B on the 3rd string, and you're going to bend up to this note right here. That is a C sharp on the 2nd string. So it's like this. Okay? And they call that a whole bend because you're going 2 frets. Okay, now the next part of this one, and this is probably the hardest part about this lick, is after you do the bend, is you want to duplicate the C sharp on the 3rd string. So it goes like this. Okay, and now we have to do a sequence of that for this lick. It goes like this. Okay, and one thing that's really significant about this is these aren't just random notes that I'm selecting. So we're doing the bend up to the C sharp, okay? And now we're up here on the 7th fret, 3rd string, and we're bending from the D to the E. So it's okay? So we're doing a bend to C sharp, and then we're doing a bend to E, okay? And now we do one more of these where we start on the G on the 3rd string, up to the A, which is on the 2nd string, 10th fret. So it goes So we have all together. Now you have a bend to C sharp, and then you have a bend to E, then you have a bend to A. So what three notes are those? A, C sharp, and E. That is this right here, also known as an A major chord. So we're doing bends into the three primary notes of an A major chord. Whoops. Okay, and what I do after that for this lick, to end it pretty much, is I do a little thing like this. And all I'm doing is I'm staying on the A and I'm sliding up to the third of the A right there. Okay, now that one you got to take a little bit slower pretty much, obviously. The first thing I would work on with this one is getting the bends right, like that. And then add in the other note, like that. And then after that feels comfortable, go to the next one. Make sure you can bend and then reach the note that is up here. And then put two of them together. So. And then obviously apply the third one as soon as that feels better. And then you'll be doing. Okay, so that is the second lick. The last lick I want to do also contains bends in it, but it's a different kind of bend. These were whole bends right here. This one is what's called a ghost bend. And the reason it's called that, well, I'm not sure the reason actually why it's called that, but the difference between that and then the whole bend that I just did is that you're going to start with the bend first. So you go. So you have the bend out before you actually pick it. Hope you can hear that okay. So the lick goes like this. And that also is in A major. So we're doing the bend, and you notice that's the A note. And it also has a pull off in it as well. So you bend out, and then you do the pull off onto A. Okay, and then what I jump in a similar sequence like I did the last lick is I jump to a note that's going to land on another note on A. So this one is A. And that one's a C, not a C sharp, which is in the chord. But then I go back to A. So it's kind of getting outside of the C major chord a little bit with the C, but you could kind of treat that kind of like, you know, like notes like that, pretty much how you accent the A. That's how I kind of look at it, at least. So anyway, the whole lick goes like this, starting with the ghost bend, then do a ghost bend again, starting on, this would be the D note on the third string, and you're going to be bent out. And then you go down right here with the B. So you're bending up to C sharp, then bringing it back to B, then pulling off to the A. So all together. And then I do a few notes at the end, which of course is outlining an A major chord. So one more time. And just like the last lick, I recommend first doing one ghost bend and then one pull off in one position. Getting that right. Then going to the next one. Same thing. And then once you have those comfortable, try to put those together. And there you have it. Hey everyone. In the first lick, I did not point out the type of fingering that I'm doing on that lick. So let me provide some input on that. First, when I'm playing off of the A note, which is the 7th fret 4th string, I'm using the actual pick to hit that one. When I do the double stops, I use my middle finger and my ring finger for those. So it goes like this. Okay, and then basically I do the pull off using the pick, like that. So all together the lick is. So all the double stops, I use the ring and middle finger. The individual notes on the pull off, I use the pick. Remember, practice those licks slowly, and once you have them down, please feel free to expand upon them in whatever way you wish in your own music. If you like the contents of this video, please leave a comment down below, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you.